Living Local Carolina with Katie Turner. Local trends, shopping, dining, and more. This is Living Local Carolina.
Thanks for joining us today on Living Local Carolina. I'm back in the studio with my friend Davina. Thanks for coming on the show.
Hi, Katie, and you look lovely today. Thank you for having me.
I'm so excited to hear what you've been working on for the last year. We were catching up just now. What do you do?
Yes, I actually host a International Men's Empowerment Conference that I started the nonprofit People Over Profit Lloyd Foundation and the legacy of my grandfather. So I used to help my grandfather at the men's shelter back home in Philadelphia, providing meals and toiletries and warm clothing. I also served on the prison ministry at my church where we help men and other men coming out of prison, help with job applications, resume writing, professional attire. And then I was also the only woman on the board for housing and development where we help people who were homeless and men and other families obtain homes. So that's kind of how this conference got started.
And this is sort of like your calling now. Since you've moved here, you are definitely a staple in the community when it comes to men's empowerment.
Definitely. I saw men just struggling either with job loss, divorce, anger management, and I wanted to do something about it. So the first year just kind of came together with the community and it was awesome. The second year, we were able to bring in world-renowned keynote speakers to help and come and empower and inspire the men. We gave out a lot of professional attire. We did a how to tie a tie workshop for the youth. We had a marketing team come in and teach on marketing and design. And we just had the keynote speakers kind of pour into the men. So it's been really amazing.
That's awesome. I can imagine these little things really do make a big difference in someone's life. So what is the feedback then?
The feedback has been awesome. I've actually seen men grow through this organization where now they're getting speaking engagements. They're pouring back into the youth. They're inspiring others and they're continuing coming back to say like, Davina, what do you need? We want to support you in this organization because we feel like it's important in our community.
That is so awesome. And obviously you have this big conference that happens every June?
Yes, it's happening every June, but we do have monthly meetings. So thank you for all the mentors and coaches that have been helping me out. I really appreciate you. We have monthly events that we do just to kind of keep the momentum up, keep the men engaged, have a sense of unity and brotherhood. We want to create a safe space for the men. So, and men, it's okay to be vulnerable. And women, we have to be acceptable to that so that when men are dealing with these issues, they can have someone to come to. So please join our mailing list, find us on the web, and we can always connect you with another gentleman that can help be life-changing for you.
And you were saying you've had people who have joined the program and started hanging out with you guys and have seen serious growth in just a little bit of time.
Yes, and just months at a time. I give men a platform where they're able to use their talents and gifts and also pour into others, but people recognize them. And from what they do, people now will book them for speaking engagements or book signings or just to come and speak and mentor the youth and inspire them. We have a lot of troubled teens out here and we want to be able to support them and help them. Hopefully, in the conferences next to come, we're going to be providing trade workshops so that they can have hands-on training and kind of just get back to, trade skills and entrepreneurship that we can provide because we do a lot of leadership development training as well.
I love it. That is just so awesome. I love what you do. So if somebody's watching right now and they want to stay in contact with you, you said you have a mailing list, and tell everybody what the website is and how they can get in touch.
Sure. You can find us on Facebook at People Over Profit Lloyd Foundation. You can also find us on the web at peopleoverprofitLloydFoundation.org. You can join our mailing list. The phone number is there. Please reach out, text, call us if there's a gentleman in need, whether you want to grow your business or whether you're just looking for another gentleman to connect with that can be life-changing and inspire your life. Reach out.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
Well, honestly, I feel like I need to give quite the introduction here because I'm with Quadre and you have many titles.
Yes.
And you've already been on the show as an artist, you're an entrepreneur, you're an author, and today you're a juiceologist.
Juiceologist.
Do you ever, sleep?
I do sleep, but at the same time, I gotta make sure I gotta, get the work done.
Yeah, he gets the work done. So why are you here today?
So I'm here today to introduce my new juicing book, and so we could actually create and make our own juice today.
I love it. And you wrote this cookbook with all your different juice recipes, but really you can kind of customize to your taste, to what you need.
Yes.
What do we have today?
So today we have one of our favorite juices that I like to make. It's called my Orangeade Power Juice. So we have green apples, we have oranges, we have carrots, and then we also have my favorite thing, ginger.
I love ginger.
Yes.
It's the best. All right, let's get to work.
Let's go.
Well, now we have everything chopped up and ready to go into the juicer.
Yes.
How does this work? I've actually never juiced anything before.
Okay, so this is what you do. So once everything is chopped up and ready, all you do is come over here to the juicer. You gotta make sure you have a plastic bag in the back compartment for where the rest of the things come. Yeah, so it doesn't fly everywhere, so it'll catch it for you. And then there's just a little knob. So there's low speed and high speed. Usually when I juice, I do it on high speed because every fruit has a different type of texture. So like the carrots are a little bit more thicker and harder than the apples and oranges.
Gotcha.
So once you flip the switch just like this, high speed,
It's about to get loud in here,
it's gonna
folks.
get real loud. So once I flip it back on high speed, I'm gonna pull this out. This is the presser. You're gonna drop the fruit down into the hole, and then all you're gonna do is just continue to push this down, and the juice will come out right here on the other side in the department.
Beautiful. To juicing to health.
Yes.
I'm not just saying it, that's so good.
Yes, it is.
That is so good.
It is.
Well, where can people find your cookbook?
You can find my cookbook online at www.gullah-geechee-family-foundation.com. Also on Amazon.com, you can make a purchase.
Well, it doesn't get any better than this. Today, I'm hanging out at Myrtle Waves with Christina. Thanks for having me today.
Of course.
All right, for people that don't know about Myrtle Waves, which are very far and few between, but tell me what all you guys offer and why people should come here this summer.
Myrtle Waves is the best for everyone because we have something to do for everyone. We've got a brand new mat slide. We've got body slides. We have tube slides. We have 2 kids areas, a wave pool to sit and relax at, a lazy river to be lazy. Yeah. We've got a beer garden. I mean, we really have it all.
It's expanding all the time too.
Yes.
You guys are always adding new things and finding ways to entertain everybody because this is the place where you can feel like a kid.
Absolutely. You go and jump on Rock and Ray.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, you got to come in your bathing suit next time, and we're gonna go on
Yes,
it.
I feel bad that I didn't wear my bathing suit, but I did not want to get my hair wet today. That's okay. Tell me about the cabanas and places to actually stay dry here as well.
The cabanas are a fan favorite because you can rent it out, hang out, have a good meeting spot for the day. It comes with some goodies. You get your own lounge chairs, a locker with a lock to put all your stuff in. And it's just a good meeting area if you want to have lunch with your whole family. You meet there, and then everybody just goes back out into the park.
Yeah. And you can have a party here, which is, I mean,
Yes.
truly memory making.
Yes. Birthday parties, we have held birthday parties at this park for adults and of course for kids. So any age, we will have a birthday party for you. We will sing happy birthday and cut cake with you. It's the best.
Cute. Love it. It's so cool to be here today, especially because I used to come here as a kid. So thank you for letting me hang out. Yes. If somebody wants to come to Myrtle Waves this summer, where can they buy tickets? What's the easiest way to do that?
Yeah, so you can always just show up day of, buy tickets on site, but for a little bit of a discount, you can purchase them on our website and do it in advance, and you can redeem them anytime through the summer.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
Well, today I'm so excited because I'm getting to sit down with Joyce from the Naomi Project. You are the founder and the executive director. Welcome to the show today.
Well, thank you for having me, and I'm really grateful to be here. Excited, really.
Me too. So tell me, you were just saying that you started this organization 18 years ago.
18 years ago, out of a need for women who needed a safe place to go once they left the shelter. The shelter leaves you for 30 to 60 days, and after that, most of the women have to go back to their abuser. So giving them a place to jump off, and that's what the Naomi Project does. We offer them a year-long stay to be able to get back on their feet with resources and encouragement and mentors and just a program that they can work to be able to heal, seal, and move on.
It's organizations like the Naomi Project that fill in those gaps.
Yes.
And there sadly is a need for it. So what made you start this 18 years ago?
One of the ladies at the shelter that we had, she said to me, she said, Miss Joyce, if I had a safe place to go, I wouldn't go back to my abuser. And that she had 4 kids, and she had nowhere to go. So what happened over a year's time, she kept coming back to Miss Joyce, are we gonna have a safe place to go? Are we gonna have a safe place to go? So that led me into looking at this. That's not what I wanted to do, but it led me into looking into this and being able to see that it was doable. So just opening up the doors, finding a building and opening up the doors. That was the hardest thing, but the community has rallied. So it's just been, in these 18 years, it's just been one whirlwind after another, but it's been a joy because my passion, they see.
And you're able to change people's lives too.
What you realize is that 70% of the ladies who come to Naomi don't go back to their abusers. So that presents a great problem that we can solve. And giving them the courage and the encouragement and to be able to look at what they can do for themselves as opposed to depending on somebody else.
And there are other ways to support the Naomi Project too, whether it be donations. So what can people donate? What can people do to help out?
Well, for the Naomi Project, finances is always a great issue to have. But what we do is we take anything that you use that ladies can use, because at the end of when they get ready to leave, realize that they don't have anything to get into their own apartment, which is a part of our program, helping them to do that. So once you give them a dining room table or a couch or sheets and pillowcases or hygiene kits, these things they can use and not have to start from the ground up when they get ready to go into their own place. And that's more encouragement and giving them more support that they can use to be able to know that they can do this on their own.
I love it. Well, before we go, will you tell me, what has it been like over the last 18 years being able to watch these women thrive once they leave the Naomi Project?
One thing about it is that I never lose a lot of them. They still depend on a lot on things that they need. So by me getting donations in on a regular basis, and we're an all volunteer organization, so we don't have any paid staff. So having volunteers to come and having a lot of supplies that these ladies can come and get on a regular basis that I do. I still help those who are in their own apartments and are able to sustain them, just to be able to, and helping them even with paying bills. Sometimes they get down short. And Naomi Project comes to that and helps them out to be able to stay where they are and to maintain and to give them that encouragement that someone has their back.
Don't forget to like our page on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. How to use the QR code. Just open the camera app on your smartphone, iPad, or tablet. Point your device at the QR code so the QR code appears on your screen. Your device will recognize the QR code and show you a notification. Click that notification and you'll come to our website. Living Local Carolina, weekday mornings at 9:30 on WBTW News 13.